All right, guys, I'm going to do a deluxe unboxing. Now, I'm going to get the deluxe done exactly like you would get it at home. So the delivery guy has delivered it to your door, and this is the box. You come home, and there's your box, right? So where do you begin? You open it up. So I'm going to open up the box. Let's do this. Okay, doing it exactly like you guys would do it when you get home. That and like that. Okay, first thing is put that very dangerous piece of equipment down. Open up. Ooh, I got a gold deluxe. How cool is that? Okay, so when you get the deluxe, one of the things, sometimes it does happen, the boxes are in here with the bubble wrap, and when you try and pull it out, it can be quite difficult because the boxes stick to the bubble wrap, the boxes that have the legs in it. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of do that, pull that out. And you'll hear, that's the boxes with the legs falling. The deluxe comes out, and there we have it. Wow, this is beautiful. This is a golden frame. Wow. Okay, so here we go. Here's your deluxe, and that's it by itself. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then the second thing is you're going to take out the legs out of the box. Okay, the legs are quite deep, and this box is quite big, so I'm just going to do that. Take them out. Put the box aside, and then I'm going to watch for all the bits and bobs that should be inside of here. So let's open it up. So if you want to do this kind of with me when you get your deluxe, you can rewind, pause, etc. Okay, so here we go. Here's a leg. Wow, that is such a beautiful color. Wow, okay. There we go, and there we go. You'll notice that each deluxe leg that we have right now, this may change, but we've taped the screw and the washers in the leg. Okay, so they're not falling around in the box. So there you go. Box 1, empty. Let's open up box 2. Come on. There we go. Open up box 2. Okay, now you should have 6 legs. So when you open up, notice too, one of the legs, attached to one of the legs is an Allen key with extra washers. Okay. Take that out. There you go. So you've got 6 legs. It's a very simple installation. Once you've taken the wrapping off, it's literally box to bounce in 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to unwrap this deluxe. I'm going to be a little bit aggressive with mine, although our packing guys are going to be a little bit upset with me. So I'm just going to take this beautiful frame out. And look at that. Also, when you're unpacking it, try to make sure that the floor that you're unpacking it on is like a mat or a rubber floor like this, so you're not getting any grazings on your rebounder, because it is a brand new rebounder, right? So there you go. And there's a little page in there that just says congratulations, cool fact, and some of our social media handles and manuals for this stuff. There's a URL on here that shows you. Okay, now let's go for it. Very, very easy once you get the wrapping and everything off. I'll do one leg quickly. Take that off. Go put that aside. Promise my packing guys are going to be like, what have you done? You've taken a brand new rebounder. Okay, there you go. In that leg, a screw and a washer. Watch the assembly. So if you can come a little bit closer, watch this. It's as simple as this. This has a little gap over there. That gap fits over the leg like that. You drop this down, so literally your screw and your washer goes in, and then by hand, you can do the first little bit by hand, just get it in there, and already it's sturdy. Okay, you can use your Allen key later. You're going to do this with every single one of the legs. Literally just put it on. Now, one of the things that I want to show you, and Tiff, if you can come closer, I want to actually show this. One thing to watch out for is when you get your deluxe, if you take a look at your deluxe mat, each leg connector on the frame, there are 6 leg connectors, have these little loops. You see that little loop there? That little loop, sometimes in the box, it'll sit like that. Don't put the leg on that little loop, because then you're squashing that little loop. So make sure you extend it over the leg and away, like that, right? And then you put the leg on, and then you're off and away you go. Okay, so just check with each leg that you're not pinching the little loop that goes with it. All right, and we're doing this with each one. This is where I hope they're going to fast forward the video, like play elevator music while I do this. But I mean, it's such an easy assembly. Look at that. As soon as you take it off, you put it on. Just make sure, like this one, here's the loop over again. I'm just going to do that. Just make sure it catches on it, the hole over there. Okay, I'll come back to this one. There we go. That's in. I mean, look how simple that is. If you ever take the legs off and put it back on again, literally, like we said, it's box to bounce in 5 minutes. I'm just doing it real slow so you guys get it. So each leg gets put on, like I'm indicating here right now. Take the bubble wrap off. The reason they bubble wrap like this is to make sure that the legs are not scratching when they arrive, that your rebounder is in perfect condition when it arrives. Okay, let me take that off. Ah, come on. Ah. Sorry, my nails may not be long enough for this tape. I'm doing it the wrong way. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit aggressive and just kind of tear it off. Okay, there we go. Now, another point while I'm doing this is, if your leg connector has any chafes on it, so sometimes you'll see this. Take a look here, Tiff, just come closer. You'll see that the spray doesn't go all the way on that. You'll see it's a little bit chaffed. That's okay. That's a hidden part of the rebounder. You should never see it anyway. And it's us having tested it before to put the legs on, etc. So it's like the undercarriage of your vehicle. You don't care that there may be a little bit of paint splatter there or scratches there. Okay. Taking that off. Again, just be real careful with the Allen key that's in the box, because you don't want it to scratch any one of the legs as you're taking this off. Okay, putting that aside, taking that off. Come on, let's go. All right. Come on, take that off. There we go. Comes off neatly like that. Ah! Get off my hand. And then you're putting that on again, just making sure that that little loop is not being bitten or caught in the leg. And this is the assembly. I mean, the assembly is as simple as that. If you have an Allen key at home, you can use that Allen key, an Allen key set. It's not like a special Allen key or anything, but we do include it in the box. So there's your little Allen key with extra washers. Reason we put extra washers in, if you have an uneven floor and you want to take a rebounder leg off, put washers inside so that leg sits evenly in that particular space, you can do that. And then you start off by, so I kind of do that. You just tie them all in. So there it's in. Hold it up right. Okay. I'm obviously not going to bounce on this brand new rebounder, but just make sure you clamp it quite tight. Not too tight, okay? So you don't want to lean with your body weight on the Allen key when you're closing up the, or screwing in this bolt. I mean, this is kind of how you want to do it. You want to do it that way, right? And then afterwards, just pull it until it's like not too, there we go. That's about it. That's as tight as it needs to be. Doing this leg, that leg done, that leg's done. Put these aside, keep those aside, and boom, you're away. So cool. That's a beautiful rebounder. And now you're on and away and you can bounce. The feel of a brand new rebounder is always so cool. I love it. Okay, that's it. You want to take the legs off, exactly the same process, turn it upside down, unscrew the bolts, watch out for that little loop on each leg, and there you have it. South African made, stunning, 160 kilogram weight limit, can go up to 180 if we can pump it and make it go up. Cords are so easy to take off and on this rebounder. Okay, so one of the things that people don't truly appreciate are the spider legs. So if you take a look at the Deluxe, you'll see the legs are spider legs. Why? Because when you've got the rebounder laying down, when you're on it, the legs give you some depth perception. Without the legs, when they are straight legs, people feel vertigo. They feel like, wait a minute, I'm gonna come off. They feel they're too elevated from the floor. The spider legs give you additional rigidity, stability, and from a visual perspective, it's just so much better to bounce when you can kind of see the legs connecting. We've seen that with clients over and over and over, especially people that rebound for the first time. So you got pure South African rubber feet, you've got the legs, and when you get your rebounder, what I want you to do is take a look at the cords, and just make sure the cords are evenly spaced out. Okay, so kind of go around it, because in the packaging, just look at them, just space them out. They should be spaced, but just make sure they're not bundled up like that or like that. So Tiff, if you can come closer. This is what you want to watch out for, is when you get your rebounder and it looks something like that. Okay, you want to fix that. So you want to pull that apart, fix that up, make sure it's nice and symmetrical and it all works. Now, while we're here, let me do this and show you. If you ever in future have trouble with any of your cords on the rebounder and you need a replacement, let me show you how simple this is. Watch this. So Tiff, I'm going to choose this one. So you'll notice it's not at the bottom. See that one? You got it in view, right? I'm simply going to loosen that, take it from the back, and boom. There it is. So all you do is you untie that knot, you pull it through there, or you get a brand new cord, you put the one side in, you tie a knot, you put it through the other side of the bracket, you create 2 knots, right? Watch how easy this is. So if any of these come loose for whatever reason, this is how you put it back. You literally pull it, so just go back a little bit, Tiff, so they can see this. So there you have it like that. Okay, so it's come loose, you've taken it off, and it looks like that. You're gonna take it like this, turn it, bring the cord towards you, over the frame, pull it down, and literally put it one behind that knot, one behind the other knot. Make sure it's nicely tight, make sure the knots are free. Boom, done. That's how simple it is. Okay, South African made, beautiful, spectacular rebounder. We're very, very proud of this. Sturdy, matte is incredible. Yeah, enjoy it. One of the best rebounders.